Hello mountain bikers, welcome back to your favorite gear show. It's hard to believe we're almost 2023 already, but there's still time for us to bring you this episode of news and reviews. We're also working on something a little bit different to close out this year in gear, so stay tuned for that to drop. In the meantime, today's episode is stacked. We've got a riding pack, a dropper lever, new pedals, grips and tires to talk you through, and there's also something potentially game-changing for all those with the wandering bite point issue on their Shimano brakes. But before we get into the reviews, time for our customary industry news roundup with a month in a minute. Let's dive in. Yeti just dropped not one, not two, but three new bikes in the form of the SB120, SB140, SB160. You can head to our site now to check out the in-depth reviews or see the bikes in action right here on the channel. Mondraker has dropped their 2023 range, calling it their best ever, for now. Marin has updated their Rift Zone trail bike with more travel, fresh geo, updated kinematics and refined details. Scott dropped the 2023 Genius, which pushes integration and clean looks to the limit. Transition has an all-new TR11 featuring an aluminum frame that rolls on a mullet wheel configuration. Orbea has updated its full-size e-bike with the introduction of an all-new version of the Wild. It gets updated geometry and suspension kinematics, two Bosch motor options paired with two integrated battery designs and a claimed weight of less than 46 pounds or 21 kilos for the top-level carbon build. Propane's US headquarters opened the doors on its new factory showroom on November 19. Be sure to pop in and check it out if you're around Vancouver, Washington. We Are One Composites has been working hard on a new wheel design, and the result is the Convergence rim with alternating spoke bed faces said to improve wheel strength, durability and ride feel. Orbea has arrived on the wheel scene too with house brand Oquo, and they've developed a similar design concept on their carbon rims. Physique has launched its first winter shoe featuring a Gore-Tex koala membrane for those cold, wet rides. RideWrap just introduced its tailored protection program, allowing you to replace individual pieces of your frame protection kit as needed. ProTaper is celebrating past designs and today's innovation with the launch of a range of new carbon and alloy handlebars. Nukeproof recently dropped a trio of new products, including a silver collection available on a wide range of their popular components. Raceface took its carbon crank game to the next level with the introduction of the Era. Featuring a stainless scuff plate and a range of fresh color accents, it was made to be light, stiff and durable. It's also covered by a lifetime warranty that includes crash damage. Abus has a new MIPS trail helmet called the Cliffhanger, which utilizes an ActiCage reinforcement system inside the EPS core to save weight and improve impact resistance. Endura also launched a fresh new lid, the MT500, equipped with a full Coroid core and MIPS technology. Liat wants to go beyond with their latest range, decking you out from head to toe with everything from apparel to helmets and protection. And to conclude, Magura has made another attempt at producing a wireless dropper. The new MDS V3 is competitively priced, but is still lagging behind the Reverb AXS in terms of activation speed. Whoa, that was a lot! But wait, there's more. Time to get into the reviews. Indonesian tire manufacturer Delium has been producing OEM bicycle tires for over 50 years, but only just last year released their own high-end range of mountain bike tires. In doing so, their goal was to offer riders the best value by creating a simple product line with uncompromising quality and performance at an affordable price. Delium's tire line is made up of 4 models offered in 3 casings and 3 compound variations. All tires are tubeless ready and e-bike certified. We tested the Versatile tire in Delium's reinforced construction casing and the grippiest extra soft triple compound. Intended for enduro or gravity riding, our 2x5x29-inch test tires retail for $58. As the name suggests, the Versatile model was developed for various terrain and conditions, offering a balance of excellent rolling efficiency and grip. The tread design features 5.5mm tall, appropriately spaced dual center knobs with a ramped leading edge that balances rolling speed and mud shedding. To ensure cornering stability, the side lugs are nice and wide with a squared-off leading edge. The reinforced casing uses an aramid bead for pinch flat protection and a 3-layer construction for maximum sidewall support. The extra soft compound features a soft 50A rubber on the center knobs with extra supple 42A rubber on the side lugs for ultimate traction. We tested the Versatile tire on dry, loose, rocky and hardpack trails. With such demanding and slippery conditions, having a durable tire capable of digging in and finding traction over mixed terrain is crucial. The standout characteristics of the Versatile were its ability to maintain a highly efficient rolling speed and provide predictable cornering support and immediate braking bite. Even though we rode the heaviest casing and stickiest compound available from Delium, we carried better speed over rolling terrain than most tires in the same category. On really slippery trails with lots of loose rock or topsoil, the Versatile center knobs held a straight line with ease, while the stiff and supportive casing kept the tire from deflecting through rocks. In corners, the squared side knobs allowed the Versatile to sink in and hold the line, and we never experienced any tire roll. However, the boxed profile of the tire and lack of siping caused traction to drop off quickly once past a certain lean angle. Some riders might find the quick change between railing a corner and drifting unsettling, but we grew to enjoy the predictable and consistent cornering characteristics of the tire. The only shortcoming of the Versatile was the gumminess of the extra soft triple compound. The rubber was supple enough to provide adequate traction for our testing conditions, but it wasn't quite on par with other brands' stickiest compounds. This was most noticeable on steep, loose trails where the Versatile lacked that extra level of traction needed to hold lines and ride at an aggressive pace. On the flip side, after 2 months of testing, the rubber has held up incredibly well, showing minimal signs of wear. All in all, riders looking for quality, durable tires at a reasonable price should definitely consider Delium tires the next time they need fresh rubber. Slovenian company bleedkit.com produces a range of bleed kits and accessories compatible with major brake brands. What really caught our attention, however, was their mineral brake fluid, which they claim helps alleviate the infamous wandering bite point issue that affects some Shimano brakes. Curious to learn more, we've tested it to see if the claims hold true. Starting out with the bleed kits, we received a few different samples for Shimano and SRAM brakes. There are various types of kits ranging from basic to pro level, each containing different tools and accessories. We found the kits to be well made, and they perform their duties perfectly whether working on either Shimano or SRAM brakes. Bleed kit's Shimano syringe cup works well. The plunger provides a tight seal with no leakage detected when removing the cup from the lever, and we appreciated the inclusion of a little stand to hold the syringes on the workbench. There's a small tip on the metallic hose connector, which makes it easy to connect it to the nipple on the caliper. The SRAM kit also left a good impression on us. It was easy to use, and we got a solid bleed on the first try. The hoses in the SRAM kit are a bit shorter than some other, which may make it slightly more complex to reach the caliper if you want to be lazy like us and bleed the brakes without removing the wheel. We only do this with new brake pads, by the way. Otherwise, we definitely recommend removing the brake pads and using a bleed block instead. How about that mineral oil then? If you're not familiar with the issue, recent generation Shimano XT and XTR brakes can sometimes have their bite point wander a bit in action. This means that you sometimes get a bit of a surprise when the brake engages the pads at different spots in the lever stroke. It's not a huge issue, but it's well documented and definitely the source of aggravation among discerning riders. Bleed Kit produces their own gold mineral oil, which features a significantly higher boiling point and a very high viscosity index, which the company says will help improve the consistency of Shimano brakes. We initially performed a full bleed of just the front brake on our test bike, and we immediately found an improvement in bite point consistency. We then bled the rear with the gold oil as well, with the same good result. Bleed Kit says that the improvement is due mainly to the high viscosity index, which allows the oil not to resist flow at any temperature. We're still not entirely sure what causes the wandering bite point and why Shimano doesn't update its design to alleviate the issue, but the arrival of Bleed Kit's gold oil is definitely good news and worth trying for any Shimano riders looking to improve the performance of their brakes. Other mineral oil brakes will also benefit from the high boiling point and the extended durability provided by the gold oil. Good times! The Hip Pack, or bum bag, has been making a strong comeback among mountain bike riders recently, and despite being the object of ridicule sometimes, we know of many a hardcore hater who eventually gave in to the practicality of a minimalistic pack that doesn't hang on your back like a wet blanket sometimes. EVOC's latest Pro Hip Pack was made for those who want plenty of storage space and the ability to carry plenty of water. We've been putting it to the test recently to help you figure out what's what. The Pro is built around the mesh back, filled with a ventilated foam plate that is meant to hold the pack off the back as much as possible to let it breathe. There's a dedicated storage compartment for a hydration system, and our model came with a 1.5-litre bladder equipped with a removable magnetic hose. There is a general internal storage compartment as well as a flap dedicated to organizing your tools. 2 hip pockets provide extra storage space. The Pro has a couple of comfort tricks up its sleeve, a wide elasticated belt, and the VentiFlap system, a pair of clever straps that allow you to sink down or loosen the fit of the pack without fiddling with the main belt. There are some packs that offer more storage space than the Pro, but it still provides enough room for any mid-length riding adventure. It can easily fit a selection of tools and spares, a medical kit, snacks, and a windbreaker. In addition to its 1.5-litre bladder, it can also hold 2 water bottles on the outside, making it one of the most capable hip packs when it comes to total hydration volume. On the trail, we were won over by the impressive stability and comfort of this pack, one of the most comfortable we have ever tested. The wide, elasticated belt hugs your body and holds the pack firmly in place. Sink it up further using the VentiFlaps to secure it for the downhill sections, or release the straps for a little extra airflow. We wouldn't call this feature indispensable, but we grew to appreciate it. When fully loaded, the pack does move around a bit, but that's par for the course, and the Pro is one of the better at holding everything in place. The hydration system is very functional. We appreciate the ease of operation offered by the magnetic clip, and the detachable hose makes it easy to install and remove the bladder as needed. The different storage compartments also work well to hold everything in place and distribute your stuff around your waist. All in all, EVOC is onto a winner with the 3-litre Pro, and you should seriously consider it if a bum bag is on your shopping list. There are plenty of good flat pedals and grips on the market, but that did not stop Wolftooth from jumping in with both feet to continue growing their product range. The Waveform flat pedal was designed for all mountain and all condition riding, featuring an aluminum CNC body with a stainless steel axle, 3 bearings, an IGOS bushing, and a custom seal on both ends to protect the internals from the elements. The center of the pedal is 12.5 mm thick and the perimeter is 14 mm thick, providing a dual concave profile. There are 11 stainless steel pins to lock your foot in place and a large tapered edge to help prevent pedal strikes. The pedal's shape was designed to match the profile of the shoe and is offered in small and large platform options. 4 color options are available and the pedals are delivered with 6 extra pins. They are also fully serviceable. On the trail, the Waveform pedals provided excellent traction and grip over rough, chattery terrain and excelled at maintaining consistent shoe-to-pedal contact. Giving riders a choice between a small or a large pedal platform makes all the sense in the world to us and allows for a personalized setup based on shoe size or general preference. Our test rider wore a woman's 6.5 US size, and the smaller platform provided maximum engagement between pins and shoe, making it really simple to find the correct foot placement on the pedals. While they aren't the slimmest pedals on the market, the tapered leading edge keeps the Waveform from experiencing too many unwarranted pedal strikes and allows the pedal to slide past obstacles instead of getting hung up. During testing, we experienced no issues with the bearings or spindle, and no aspect of the pedal has us doubting their long-term durability. Beyond providing outstanding grip, the Waveform pedals have a clean and simple aesthetic that will surely add a custom look to any bike build. For all flat pedal riders looking for a quality pedal, especially riders with small feet, the Waveform is worth the price. Designed with soft and tacky 20A rubber, the Eco lock-on grips aim to balance durability, vibration damping, and comfortable compression. The rubber only comes in black, but there are 8 colors to choose from for the anodized clamp. The design features an alternating diagonal pattern to prevent movement of the hands, with a wolf tooth logo across the top of the grip, and the pair retails for $29.95 US. Plastic bar ends are included, but alloy versions are available as an update in colors that match the clamp. The open end of the grip also allows riders to easily install an internal handlebar tool, such as Wolftooth's own encase system. On the trail, the Eco lock-on grips have a slim yet damped feel suitable for various hand sizes. The diagonal rib design was perfect for rough, chattery trails, as the ribs would fold under our hands, offering a small amount of flex and cushion. Unlike other grips we've ridden with a similar design, the Eco lock-ons worked flawlessly when riding without gloves, never becoming slippery after sweating on hot rides. For aggressive riders looking for extra comfort in the palm of their hands, the Eco lock-on grips are a fantastic option, with the competitive price tag and the ability to color coordinate with other components on your bike, if that's your thing. The dropper lever is an integral part of the dropper post experience, and P&W Components has always paid attention to this small but important part of your cockpit. They've just released the second generation of their excellent lever with a few key updates, a bigger thumb pad and more adjustability. They've also introduced a set of adapters to allow you to mount the lever to your SRAM or Shimano brakes. The P&W lever is a well-made piece of kit with a pleasing design and quality workmanship on display. All the edges are smooth and the finish is uniform. The lever rotates on a large bearing and the small cable clamp is tucked away neatly under the lever arm. We mounted our test sample to a SRAM brake and we were able to find a comfortable position with just the right angle. We like how the P&W lever sits with a bit of forward tilt of the lever, which means it doesn't rotate too far beyond level when you push it, which in turn makes for a more positive connection with your thumb. The actuation is super smooth and the lever develops enough power to work well with any dropper post. Definitely one to put on your short list of options if you're looking for a new lever. Okay then, that's the end of the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, happy trails.